Patrick Knight at Sage Auto Repair talking to you. Coming today talking to you about transmission fluid. Now, transmission fluid gets talked about in a lot of vehicles. And a lot of people are wondering, all right, so why is there such a variance in transmission fluid and when should I really get it done? And the answer is because all the manufacturers make a different transmission fluid for different vehicles. Now, when you're checking transmission fluid, most vehicles have a red transmission dipstick. Transmission fluid, like any other fluid, will have a tendency to expand when it heats up and contract when it gets cold. So when you take a look at transmission fluid on it, it's like there's going to be two different holes or two different levels on your transmission dipstick. The high level is the one when it's hot. Check it when it's hot. The low level is check it when it's cold. To tell you the truth, these should always be checked hot. And when you're checking transmission fluid, most of them will be checked while the vehicles are running and in neutral on level ground. One of the things you might want to do is on the dipsticks, most often you can pull a dipstick and it will tell you. You can read really the fine print on the dipstick and it'll tell you exactly how to check the fluid on your vehicle. Now, that being said, you don't really want to run your transmission with excessive fluid in it, nor with short fluid for any particular time. And transmission fluid keeps your transmission cool, it keeps it clean, it keeps it lubricated. Now, each manufacturer is going to have a recommendation as far as how quickly or how often transmission fluid needs to be changed. Take a look at your owner's manual, take a look at when the transmission fluid should be done. Now, in shops, when we look at transmission fluid, we can look at the color of the fluid, we can smell the fluid. Transmission fluid, when it comes, it's red, about the same color red as this, maybe a little redder. But really the red is just a dye that's in the transmission fluid. We shouldn't be selling, or you should not be buying transmission fluid based on the color alone. If it smells burnt, that's a good indication that you should be taking care of the fluid on it. As well as that, go by the mileage more than the color of the fluid. That being said, it's always better to drop the pan, replace the filter and gasket than it is to flush the system. Not that there's not a valid reason to flush it. When you flush it, you get virtually 100% of the fluid. When you drop the pan, you get a chance to take the filter out of it, which is good. You get that gunk out of there. But you only end up changing about 30 to 40% of the fluid. So it's still a better deal to change transmission filter and gasket than it is to flush the system. So remember, take a look at your owner's manual, see when it's needed, bring it in, we can inspect, color, smell, and match it up against the mileage. We'll let you know when transmission fluid is needed to get the longest life out of your transmission.